Howdy, folks. Today we're playing Nahiri's Resolve in March of the Machine, the Aftermath standard, the first video I'm doing on this. And it's built around this new card from the new mini set that's introduced in the standard. March of the Machine, the Aftermath, has some rares, has some mythics. Nowhere near as big as a regular set, but one of the coolest cards introduced in that set is Nahiri's Resolve, which is a 5-mana enchantment. It says creatures you control get +1/+0 and have haste. Okay. And then at the beginning of your end step, exile any number of non-token artifacts or creatures you control. Return those cards to the battlefield under their owner's control at the beginning of your next end step. So that's why we're built around pretty good. Enters the battlefield, triggers creatures, and we also have all these artifacts in our deck too. So Spirited Companion draws a card when it enters the battlefield. Ambition's Farmhand finds one of our 9 planes when it enters the battlefield. Guardian of Girapur, when it enters the battlefield, exiles up to one other target creature or artifact you control. So we can exile Companion, Farmhand, Paragon, or Mightstone and Weakstone and Portal of Phyrexia. Fable the Moonbreaker is just a really, really good card. It has to really be in this deck. we're running red, might as well play Fable. Sarah Paragon lets you get back some of these really nice 3 or less drops from your graveyard. Also the Cabretti Courtyard. Wandering Emperor. Just a fantastic all-around card. No really good synergy in this deck, but you need a little bit of removal, and this is basically one of the best white cards in standard. Hard not to play this card. And when you're playing somewhat, of a new archetype, you want to make sure that you have powerful cards in it to stay there. And of course, we already talked about the Mightstone, Weakstone. Kind of a little bit weird in this deck. It's not a deck you really want to see it in typically, but I'm just trying this out. This is a very experimental deck. I'm not claiming that this is going to be the perfect end build of this deck at all, but I'm just really experimenting with the deck, the artifact blink synergies, at least of this deck. But yeah, it has the ability to draw some cards or kill a creature, so some more removal spells basically, which is pretty cool. And then can help ramp you to this portal to Phyrexia. And also with the Mightstone Weakstone gets blinked, you get to draw more cards again. Pretty cool. Way to get a lot of card advantage with the Nahiri's Resolve into the Guardian and get a whole bunch of card advantage that way. And also Portal to Phyrexia has a really good enters the battlefield ability, and you can blink it multiple times, which is pretty cool as well. And then, obviously brings creatures back from the yard. We don't have that many, big end of game creatures, but maybe our opponent does. Maybe we can reanimate some cool stuff from our opponent. But yeah, that's basically the gist of the new cards. This Nahiri's Resolve. One thing I didn't mention, it basically helps insulate you from wraths because they exiles on your end step and they don't come back until your upkeep. So they're not on the battlefield when your opponent takes their turn. So it's really hard to wrath, which is pretty cool. So pretty interesting. From that perspective as well. So yes, that's the deck, and let's see how it does on the ladder. I've got medium high hopes. Alrighty, we're going first. Yeah, I like that. We'll keep this. Get this in the yard with a plains. We already have our red, which is pretty nice. So we get the companion down next turn. Turn 3 Fable. Eventually work our way to this portal. So my opponent's up to. Okay. In black something or other, certainly. Probably Junt. Got the Paragon. That's solid. I'll take that. Solid green black Bank Buster. Okay. Back. Play the Fable. Pass the turn. My opponent just draw with the Bank Buster and let us ramp. I'd be fine with that. Nope. Doesn't seem too interested in letting that happen. Guardian of Girapur. Okay, I think we can get rid of 2 of these planes. Get this Sarah Paragon going. Attack here, and now we have all these lands we can get back. They don't kill the Paragon. They didn't hit their land drop, so they're gonna have to choose between drawing cards and killing our things. And if that's the case, I think we'll be in business. So they're tapped land. Go for the Throw might have been their only premium removal spell. And that looks to be the case. Get the plains from the yard. And do on nether plains with the farmhands. Probably. I mean, I guess we're definitely playing that this turn. I guess we could have blinked a companion first. Looks like they have removal of some sort. Alright, now we're going to attack. We could flip the farmhand. Definitely an option afforded to us, but I think we're going to play this Gear Per. Try to bounce this companion if they let us. Get them to use a premium removal spell on the companion, we'd be happy about that. Alright, draw a card. Nice. Shaping up well so far. Yep, draws with their Bank Buster, tries to have more lands. Shelly, okay. Go ahead and draw. Mightstone Weakstone, you say? Yes, count me in here. Watch this. This is about to be... This might be a blowout here, folks. -5 till end of turn. Are they going to crew up? Yes, they are. But the cool thing is... Can use this. Copy the Guardian. Blink the Mightstone and Weakstone. Attack with all our flyers. Put him to 3. Get the Mightstone Weakstone back. Kill the Bank Buster. Leave him with basically nothing. And wow, that was an impressive display. I mean, the opponent didn't really kill too much. Just that Fable token, but still, GG's. The ultimate tap land hand. Okay. Well, we'll gain a little bit of life on the way, I suppose. See what my opponent's up to. Got a little bear going here. Mono white as well. Okay. Nether plains time. What's coming on this turn? Farmhand, Thalia. Boo. Alright, get rid of this. Do some more core yarding. Give me another plains. Thank you very much. Fable coming down next turn. So this is probably a soldier's deck that just didn't have a turn 1 play. A human's deck, maybe? I don't know. Something like that. What will they name? Probably Fable, if I had to guess. Let's just play our Paragon, though. They name Paragon. Okay, let's Fable. And yeah, I think we're just gonna kill this now. We have extra mana at this turn. Kill this now. Bring this back down to 4 so we can Paragon and Cabretti Courtyard next turn. Okay, that's not happening, seemingly. Gonna go Paragon again. Yep, seems to be the case. Get rid of this portal. And the Paragon, I suppose. Let's play this companion. Guardian of Gear Per. So we can play another Guardian or we can Fable. Let's Fable. Get another 2/2 going, pass the turn. My opponent's drawn here. Thalia and 2 Anointed Peacekeepers. An interesting set of draws. I'm not sure what our opponent's doing. Some sort of mono white Taxus style deck. Okay. Our opponent's doing their peacekeeping for sure. Naming Guardian of Gear Per. Okay, we'll block. Mightstone, Weakstone. I like that. I think I'll decline here. -5, -5. Back with both. And next turn we can Guardian, blink the Mightstone, draw some cards. Brutal Cathar on a Reflection, okay. Farm hands. Grab our planes. I guess I'm gonna Guardian on the Mightstone, Weakstone again. Attack with the Goblin. Should be able to cast this portal next turn, which is pretty cool stuff for us. Yep, I think I'm just going to draw the cards. Don't really need this Fable back right now, especially when we can get it back with the portal next turn. Opponent knows we have the portal available to us next turn. Adversary, sure thing. And they didn't pay Thalia, sure. Bad news for them is they're playing 3 creatures directly into this portal. So I guess they're gonna just... okay. You give me those creatures, Munch. Thank you very much. Do a little Fabling. Blink my Guardian, or... get my Guardian going here. Blink the Mightstone and Weakstone. Yeah. That was pretty impressive showing. GG's. Okay, we're going first, but this hand doesn't really have too much, so we're gonna get rid of it. And this hand has just some farm hands, but that's alrighty. We'll try to make it work. Grab a plains. Yeah, not a lot of faith in this hand. They have Sleeper or Duress. Oh, please Duress me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Blank piece of cardboard right there. Can't really take any of those, opponents. Sorry about that. Our hand is basically all lands. Farmhand time. Yep, I'll go ahead and get a plains. Just all the world's farmhands. A lot of them are ambitious, apparently. Destroy evil, sure thing. Well, at least we have the land situation figured out. Love to draw some non-land cards, though. Evolved Sleeper, sure thing. Shuts down our attacking. Unless we want to Iganjo. Which, you know, it's probably worth it to me if they want to block here. Okay, deal the damage to the Sleeper. Just needed to get it into combat. Pass a turn, get this farmhand, get another land, eventually get to this portal, potentially. We have a Destroy Evil. Oh, if they start using removal spells. Oh, no way they have the Duress. Oh, my goodness. Second Duress. This will... okay, so that means they probably have a Sheltered in hand. I Mightstone and Weakstone off the top is what we're looking for. Can we find it? Mightstone and Weakstone, come on. Spirit Companion is not bad. Let's do that first. Ooh, okay, that's good for next turn. Take some action, go for the plains. Give me an attack. All right, so if our opponent just taps out for Sheltered here, we get to play the Mightstone, Weakstone. And then if we draw a land in any of the next 2 turns, what the heck? Okay. Urborg Scavengers. What are they gonna... not sure what they were gonna grab. Oh, Nahiri's Resolve. Yeah, I can't resist this value. I'm sorry. We came here to play this card. I can't resist this value. It's not perfect by any means, but I mean, come on, this is what we came here to do. Hopefully they're out of duresses, and we can just blink all of these things back, get all of the value, get more planes. We might be out of planes, honestly. Look, I mean, look how many we have. I think we have 9 in the deck, so I guess we'll get most of the rest of them. Yeah, they're like, where did his cards go? Sure thing. Go and need something else, that's fine. I kind of like this card, though. All right, let me get these back. Yep. Let me grab a planes. Would love to find a planes. Thank you very much. Count me in on the planes. Thank you very much. Well, planes you're asking about. Yes, thank you. I'll take another planes. Portal of Phyrexia eventually, and Guardian of Girapur. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. Just gonna cast this, kill his Urberg Scavengers. Can you save it? No, it doesn't look like it. All right, let me tackle my farm hands. And get the planes going, and yes, I will link these cards. Well, I guess I'll just blink them all just in case they do have some sort of Gix's Command or something. Seems like a weird deck to do that in, but alrighty, Nahiri's Resolve, getting all that value. And we were gonna be able to cast the Portal of Phyrexia. That was crazy. GG's. Okay, we're going first, and they're all good cards, so we'll try it. Turn 2 Companion, turn 3 Fable, turn 4 Wandering Emperor. Opponent's got the mono red sleeves, but doesn't appear to be playing mono red. Ooh, okay. Count me in on that. All right, let me attack. Opponent. Come on, you really gonna kill my little dog? Fable time. What you got for me? No counter spell, okay. Probably a removal spell, though, for this Fable token. That'd say okay, though. Abrades the dog. Interesting. So they could use a Corpse Appraiser this turn, seemingly? Okay. That's very interesting. We're going to attack with this 2/2 after playing this Sundown Pass, and we'll trade up with the Appraiser if they let us. I'll discard these 2. Solid. Attack here. Okay, Wandering Emperor time. Let me give it +1/+1 in first strike. Launch, pass the turn. One is playing a lot of black sources. Could be an Invoke Despair deck, certainly. I'm gonna pass the turn. Okay, well. First thing we're gonna do is try to attack with this Goblin Shaman. Get a treasure, sure thing. Jedmir's Garden, and I think just another Fable's fine, minus this Wandering Emperor. Play another Fable.
May your blade strike true.
They can try to make disappear this, but I'll pay. With the treasure, thankfully. They have a Spell Pierce too? No, cut down. And goes for my 2/2, not the reflection. Okay. Why would they do that? Why would they kill the 2/2 instead of the reflection? Okay, Brotherhood's End seems to be a good reason why. The Hero's Resolve's not really doing much right now. But I think it can do stuff in short order, so let's discard these two things. Yeah. Lay down arms, huh? Alright, pass the turn. Next turn, we can use the Nahiri's Resolve and flip the Fable again if we want. Rats, we have 4 planes for Sheldred. That's what they decided to do this turn. Brotherhood End, pretty good for them to have there. Maybe we should have plus the Wandering Emperor to give insulation against that. Invoke Despair, sure thing. You can have a Fable. Yeah, opponents had just what they need in all the right times. Another Fable, okay. And we'll keep Fabling. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. And we can get another mana here. So now we're at 9. So if we do have a portal, maybe we should have kept the portal. But if we do have a portal now, we can cast it. We might have more Make Disappears, though. Corpse Appraiser, sure. And if we have portal in our decks, they're probably just going to hit. I guess that was the only creature in the yard. Huh. Okay. Alright, we have some big hits we can have, but gotta get there. Even like Spirited Companion's good. Just anything with an ETB we're in on. Because he got rid of the... They didn't take Brotherhood's End. Alright, Blood Tithe Harvester, sure. Alright, discard both of these. Just try to find something better to do. Paragon, huh? Get back at Fable. Okay. Suppose that is what we will be doing. Tag with both. With everything, I guess. The nice thing about Nahiri's Resolve, you can just keep jamming. We're going to keep this planes in hand to discard to the Fable. And they're just going to double block, sure thing. Pass the turn. And yep, I think we'll blink this out. Just so that way they can't invoke it. Shelly, okay. What else you got besides a Shelly? Nothing. Alright, Paragon coming back. Another Nahiri's Resolve. Probably don't need a second one. Go for the throat, sure. Flip the Fable. Discard both of these. Try to find something relevant here. Spirited Companion's not bad. Oh, it's gonna make us... We're gonna lose some life on it. Yeah, I guess it is kind of bad here because we're gonna keep losing life. Maybe a Destroy Evil. Nice. Alright. Destroy this. And they concede. We were going to blink the Spirited Companion and draw a card. And Nahiri's Resolve was going to blink Spirited Companion probably and the Fable, maybe even. Pretty cool value. GG's. Alrighty, going first. I'll keep this. Oh yeah, lead off on the Garden. Give ourselves the best chance of hitting an untapped planes for turn 3 for this Fable. Destroy Evil against mono black, presumably. Not bad. Nice. And we got the untapped land we were looking for. Not exactly the plains, but help us cast this Fable this turn. And then hopefully, if the Fable token lives, we can cast Mightstone or Weakstone next turn. That would be cool. And yeah, they can't kill our ramp. And they were too scared about, they didn't know what was coming on the next turn, but probably weren't going to expect the Mightstone Weakstone if we hit the untapped land. But alrighty, GG's. Alrighty, we're going first. I'll take this. Gotta hit some lands with this companion though. But hopefully we get there. I did say these companions by accident, so yeah, I guess he heard him. He called his homie over. Alright, farmhand next turn can get us a land at least. Boo. That's so brutal. But we have to do it to keep hitting lands. Unfortunately, we're just going to throw creatures into this grinder. Pass the turn. Oh, so brutal. Playing against... I keep playing against mono black with Life to Shiro Mizawas and the like. Come on now, let's hit lands. This is getting a little ridiculous. Getting a little ridiculous here. Gonna kill our dog. Black Sun's Twilight on the dog. Sure, it's an interesting one. Mishra's Foundries. Alright, gear per time. Just gotta play something. No lands out here. There are 24 of them in the deck. I mean, we haven't drawn any lands actually. We searched up the one land that we had. Which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I figured they had some sort of removal there, but we can't just not do anything and discard. Making them use a Go for the Throat's better than nothing. They're not going to attack with their Mistress Foundries, which means they have more removal at their ready. But if they want to use it on this farmhand, that's fine. I think I'm going to kill this memory actually this turn though. Just because I need to start using spells. Pass turn. Go for the throat. Okay. See if our opponent wants to use the Mistress Foundry to attack. If they attack, probably means they're running out of removal. Just with one. Probably has more removal then. Oh, just gonna give it +2/+2. Okay. Well, it taps them out basically to do that. Okay. Alright. I think I gotta play the Paragon. Hopefully it lives so I can get back the Ambitious Farmhand next turn. Still can't block the Foundry though, unfortunately. Yep. Opponents can do the same thing. Okay. Did not have enough mana as they thought they did, seemingly. Alright, got a Paragon again. I mean, this is crazy. Just 0 lands. I mean, if we could ever get to what we're trying to do, we'd be in business. But oh, they're making the exact same play again. Interesting. All right, let's Spirited Companion. Jedmir's Garden and pass a turn. We'll probably block the Mishra's Foundry. If I had to guess. Sheldred, okay. Gotta lay down arms for that and Bankbuster. Yeah, that's fine. We're honestly just happy that our opponent's not just jamming us with the Mishra's Foundry. Alright, exile this Sheldred. And I can just pass the Wandering Emperor up. Can play the Mightstone and Weakstone. I think I'll do that. Draw a few cards. So that way it gets me closer to this portal. 6, 7. Yeah, I should have exactly enough mana next turn to portal. So if they just play out a bunch of creatures here or something, we can just go get them with the portal. All right, they want to attack. I'm here to chump block. Trespasser, sure thing. Guardian of Gearper, yep. Crewing up, sure thing. Block here. And I guess I'm gonna try blocking. So yeah, I can get rid of this Trespasser with the Late on Arms. Get rid of the second Might Stone and Weak Stone. And last turn, keep this Wandering Emperor up. Okay, looks like they're just drawing, that's fine. Looks like they're gonna get in here with the Foundry. Yep. Alright. Time for our Wandering Emperor.
I hope you're ready to lose.
Okay, but we still get to use it in response.
You're done.
Okay, we can use the Gearper to flicker the Might Stone and Weak Stones. I think we'll do that. Yeah, I think we'll just continue it out like this. I should have used it to activate this ability first. That was my bad. Yeah, that was my bad. I should have used a Might Stone and Weak Stone to activate my Mistress Farmhand ability first, but maybe my opponent won't recognize that I have that ability and cast a Gix's command or something that they're gonna not expect to work right. Right next turn we have this Sarah Paragon that can get back a number of things. Yep, there we go. I did kind of trick our opponent into doing something that maybe they wouldn't have done otherwise. Not intentional, but, you know, we'll take the wins where we can get them, certainly. Go for the throat on our Cathar. Yeah, it's whatever. Alright, these two can go. Nahiri's Resolve. That's what we wanted to see. Yeah, I'll get the Paragon back. And what are we gonna play out of the yard? Another Farmhand, maybe? Keep hitting land drops. Play another Gearper. Blink to Farmhands. Attack with a Gearper. That's the turn. Getting my Farmhand back. Getting lots of value at this point. Next time we have the Nahiri's Resolve. Invoke Despair, sure thing. You can have Ambitious, Farmhand, and Fable. We're gonna get the Cabreti Courtyard back to gain some life. Unless they kill our Paragon here. Nope. Alright, Cabreti Courtyard. Gain a wee bit of life. Yeah, I'll just get another plane, sure thing. And if we do this, we can start getting back creatures every turn. Or we can just play the Nahiri's Resolve. Link to Might Stone and Weak Stone. Yeah, I'll do that. Attack with these two, certainly. I think I'm actually going to leave this Paragon back to block. I think that's really the only way we can die, is if we just die to some stupid damage on the way back or something like that. Yep, they're going to draw. In the turn, link out these. Pass the turn. Keep Wandering Emperor mana up. Yep, opponent's looking for maybe Corrupt. Phyrexian Obliterator, okay. Not too scared of that one. Since we have the Mightstone and Weakstone coming back, but I think we're just going to use it to draw cards, and while we're going to play a Portal here and blow our opponent out. Farmhand, yep. Go to our turn, return these back. I think we're just going to draw some cards. And exile Mightstone and Weakstone, submit 0. Alright, and yeah, Portal time. GG, that gets the concession. Not all the ridiculous value we had, but the Portal to Phyrexia is going to catch the concession from our opponent. And GG, rank it up, okay. Alrighty, we're here with a wrap up for Nahiri's Resolve, Blink, and March of the Machine, the Aftermath standard. And yeah, the card was pretty good, honestly. It does a lot in this deck. Being able to blink the Mightstone, Weakstone, and Portal gives you two really high value blink targets. I think you do really want some of those high value targets. You get a high value target in Atali, but that's easier to kill. And I think, being able to blink the Guardians of Ghirapur to re-blink your Mightstone, Weakstone, and Portal is also fantastic. Spirited Companion, Ambitious Farmhand. I think this is really the style of deck where you want the Guardian of Ghirapur here to shine, and I think it does. It does really well in that aspect. If I think you were going with the optimal build of this deck, maybe I would even just kick out the Destroy Evils entirely, go up to 4 Ghirapurs, go up to 4 Nahiri's Resolve. 4 of Nahiri's Resolve might be a lot. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe too much. I'm not sure. But at least 4 Guardians, at least take a Destroy Evil out for a Guardian, I think could be a very viable play. But yeah, fantastic deck. I love the new addition of Nahiri's Resolve. I really like the artifact build of this deck. You could just go like Wedding Announcements and all this, small ball stuff to pair well better with the Paragon. But I think taking advantage of the artifact clause on the Guardian of Ghirapur and the Nahiri's Resolve is really what you're supposed to be doing in this deck. And I think, for my money, the best artifacts are the Mightstone, Weakstone, and the Portal to Phyrexia. I mean, they're both just fantastic together, and you actually have some sneaky ways to always hit your land drops or ramps. You can ramp a little bit with the Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Always hit your land drops with the Ambitious Farmhands or the Sarah Paragons. And you have 9 planes with which to do all that. So you exactly 9. It's the amount you use to cast the Portal to Phyrexia, which I think you'll actually cast it more often than you think with the 9 mana cost tag. And you're like, oh, we're going to cast it for 9 mana? I don't know how that's going to work. But yeah, the Mightstone, Weakstone helps you ramp as well. So I think it's actually not as bad as it looks on face value. But yeah, really sweet deck. Really exceeded my expectations on this one and pretty happy about it. Alrighty, hope you all enjoyed watching. And until next time, wherever you are, whenever you are, have a magical day.